Yo, what's up guys, it's your man Dan from Guitarists Rising Easy Tutorials, and today we're gonna take a look at how to play Wolves by Selena Gomez. So it's a really cool song with really beautiful chords, a really beautiful intro progression. I love it. It's really fun to play and it sounds amazing. Now if you're new here, we do guitar tutorials every single day, so hit that subscribe button down below and join the Guitarists Rising movement. Give us a like and tell us what you want to hear next down in the comments below. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the tutorial. Now the chords for the song are a little bit unconventional. You've got a B minor shape to a D to a G. Again, B minor to a D to a G. So for the B minor you play the 7th fret on the E string and the 7th fret on the G string. Then for the D shape you move it up to the 10th fret of the E string and the 11th fret of the G string. And now for the G shape you move that D shape down to the 3rd fret of the E string and the 4th fret of the G string. Alright. So as for the picking pattern, you play bass note, G string, bass note, B string. Then you repeat that, except for the second time you leave out the B string. So together. Now on that last hit of the bass note you slide it up to the next chord, which in the case of the B minor would be sliding it up to the 10th fret for the G shape. Then you do the same picking progression again. And on that last bass note you slide it down to the G shape, to the 3rd fret of the low E. Hit it again and do the same progression. After that last G chord comes a small fill, which is probably the hardest thing of the whole song. But if you practice it very slowly, you're gonna get it. So the fill goes like this. So you're still on the G chord, you play bass note, G string. Now you take your middle finger and move it to the 3rd fret of the B string. Slide up to the 5th fret. Then hit that low E string, which is the same note as the 5th fret on the B. Hit the 5th fret of the B again, slide it back down to the 3rd. And then lastly, hit the 2nd fret of the B string. So very slow. And all together. Now let's play the whole intro one time slowly together. So you play this whole progression one time for the intro and then 4 more times for the verse, which is when she comes in singing. And on that very last time you play it, instead of going to the full G chord and doing the whole progression again, you're simply gonna slide down from the D shape and hit it once, the low E and the G together. So it would sound like this. transition into the chorus. The chorus is really simple. The chords are actually the same, but we're gonna play the open chord versions. So you would play G to A to B minor, back to A, G to A to B minor to D. So it go like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 you would do that whole progression twice for the chorus. So the strumming pattern is really easy. All you need to do is all downstrokes. Let me show you once. So all downstrokes, and you play 8 downstrokes on each chord. So 8 for the G, 8 for the A, 8 for the B minor, 8 for the A, and so on. And you do this whole progression twice for the chorus. Now you could also simply stay with the chords we played in the intro with the shapes, and you would basically play the G shape to an A shape, which wasn't in the intro, but it's the same as the G shape but 2 frets up, to the B minor, back to the A, G, to the A, to the B minor, to the D, and do that twice again, and of course all downstrokes. So that would sound like this. Now I think when you play alone, the first version is better because it gives it a little bit more of a fuller sound. But if you have 2 guitar players, if one plays the first version and the other plays the second, I guess this would sound really good and give it a cool harmonic vibe. Now there's one more part left, which is the instrumental version or the post-chorus, which, as the name implies, comes after the chorus, and it's very similar to the chorus. You play G to the A, to the B minor, to D. That's it. And again, all downstrokes. This time I would give it a little bit more emphasis on certain strums, so it sounds a little bit different to the chorus and a little bit more powerful, because that's the part where nobody's singing, so there's really focus on the guitar. In the chorus we were playing it a little more softly and more monotone, if you know what I mean. And in the instrumental version we're going all out and varying the dynamics a little bit. That's it for the whole song, guys. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope it was not too difficult to follow me in the intro, especially. I know this is like the part where some of you are gonna have trouble, but I promise if you practice it very slowly, rewatch this video over and over again, you're gonna get it very fast and it will sound amazing. Trust me, this is a really cool song to play I really like it. I will probably do a cover on this on my main channel. If I do, I will link it down below. Now, as I said, if you're not part of the Guitarist Rising movement yet, hit that subscribe button down below. We do guitar tutorials every single day. Give us a like if you enjoyed this video and comment down below what tutorial we should do next. That's it guys, I see you tomorrow with another guitar tutorial. Peace.